Hello, 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 hello. I figured since I'd been away a while, I return to. I I consider it a classic. Well, just something I do is I play these Jane Austen games. I know I haven't finished Peril and Pemberley, but Peril and Pemberley is kind of like it takes a while. I might do that. I'm going to probably return to that soon, but I figured I would start a new romance. So basically, I'm just playing through this beginning, so that way, um, we can just get to uh, dating the third and final man. I have the first time I played this game, I did play it with I did choose this guy that we're gonna be dating Stanton, by the way. Hold on. I just I'm skipping through the beginning because oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm skipping through this because I already recorded it and it's just kind of like repeating. So, um, if you guys want to watch the first, like, if you kind of want to know what happens in the beginning, just I would go to part one, the first ever part I did of this game when we were dating a swindler. Okay, this is where we get to choose like who to dance with and stuff like that. Oh, this girl, Witter, right? It's been a while. It's not. We should be a full introduction. I'm not pleased. I would just say I'm pleased. Witter, if you guys remember, and I'm still Smythe, by the way. I'm still Rose Smythe. She's kind of like the nosy, like gossipy girl. So, yeah. I guess when I'm playing through this, I can just kind of talk. I basically was like, I think the last time I posted on here was like end of March, I think. I basically got stuck with doing like a bunch of work for school. I had like a bunch of papers to write. I still have to turn in one more thing, but it's just fixing and making final changes and final rights. I guess I could say rights on my script. Excuse me. Can I help you, Miss Witter? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so funny when you play this game again. Sorry. Because you just see all these guys and you're like, oh my gosh, good times. I apologize. Anyway, we're not gonna dance with him because we just need to get to. It kind of pains me to say no to Larry. Do you not care for restrictions? And he's like, if you remember, he's the rebel. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. But what was I saying? I had a lot of stuff to do. I just have to basically finish up a script, and then I will be like can make stuff and everything. I mean, make more videos. My main project for this summer, like video wise, is I want to make a long film, which is basically it's gonna be a vlog type. What's it called? A vlog, I guess you could say, type long thing. It's not just gonna be like, oh, here's like 10 minutes at a time. It's like, it's basically a movie about making a movie about by yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna be working on that. And I already started kind of. I thought I already started filming it like last summer, in a way, but I don't think I'm really happy with it. So I'm just kind of figuring out what I want to do with it. I think I might have talked about it last summer, but yeah. Sorry, I have to stop and read these. What? Oh, I'm gonna say, I care a little for these being constricted by what others say I should do. Yes, I love that we can make her so, like, rebellious. It's so cool. I have little care for being chained. I was, by the way, so impressed. I mean, I have a coworker that said, because this reminded me of a movie. There's a movie called Caged Heat, and my coworker said Caged Heat, and I was thinking of Chained Heat as well. That's another movie. I'm like, that's a movie. I was like so impressed, even though I mean, I think she'd be more impressed if I said Caged Heat, because I wasn't alive when it was released. I'm a young woman. I'm not saying she's old. It's just like we're different ages. Let's get to the dancing. Okay, bye, Larry. We love you, Larry, even though we're not. Oh, excuse me. My betrothed. Oh yeah, Foxley. We love Foxley. Foxley's the best man in the entire game, I have to say. He's pretty cool. Hold on. It's been a while since I played this Stanton game, so it should be interesting. Blake, it's hard to just say like, nah, I'm good. Sorry. I do like you, Blake. Blake was the one I think I was the least excited about, like, with game story-wise, but I was really into it. Even though we had to deal with Creeper, I was like, damn, like, this game makes you love all of these guys. You're like, oh my gosh, ah. So doesn't matter who you choose, you're gonna get, like, an interesting story, by the way. Sorry. I find it good practice to take a little offense. Oh gosh, no. I'm gonna say, of course I do not take offense. Am I okay? Foxley fellow is back. Okay. I should have started filming like when. Oh god, this bitch. Oh. Think better of it. Only given that, nah. I would say, I was not in a society of my choosing. Go F yourself. Gosh, and then Lady Huntington. That bitch can go to hell. Oh yeah. Sour expression. She laughs because Rose and Rebel start with an R. Oh, here's our man, ladies and gentlemen. The saga, what? The story we're about to embark on. Hello. He reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on who. I just can't put my finger on it. We're gonna dance with basically a man we have not yet met. Oh, I suppose I should read these. But I've been like, would you care to take the chance on such a scandal? His teasing makes me hesitate. He basically doesn't introduce himself. And we're gonna dance with him. Mysterious man. Push down my uncertainty and place my hand into his. His handsome face brightens into a wide smile as he leads me to the floor, where he stands opposite each other and await the music. Standing in line with the other woman, I cannot help but notice the narrowed glares and curious whispers that pass amongst the crowds. Yes, it is Rose Smythe with Mystery Man, all thrown in the direction of my own unknown dance partner. I am most glad you decided to take such a risk. I do not usually get to dance with much anymore. Has that anything to do with the way everyone glances at you? He's like, oh, you know, his face though is like, oh, you noticed that, eh? Yes, we did. His brows arch, obviously surprised by my bold question. You're quite astute. Thank you. He takes my hand and I walk beneath his arm. That's a weird statement. Before we turn to face each other. I will speak plainly then. We spin around another couple before joining together again. I did not introduce myself to you, as I could tell you obviously did not know of me. Well, duh. And it is a rare and precious thing to enjoy not being judged before even being acquainted. I would not have judged you even had I known who you were. I am quite capable of making my own opinions. It is the style to judge those we don't know. Had you not heard? What the hell? Rumors often start from truths. Nah. I love... Who actually picks some of these? Like, some of these are so snobby and so, like... Ew, like Lady Huntington, like, I'll say I'm quite capable of making my own, and I'll just say I know who you were. No matter what I may have been told already. What a delightful perspective you have. Though I do not believe it is in the nature of anyone not to judge when told of such follies, which, by the way, I think we need to use that word more often. It's also a great Broadway play. Okay, moving on. Broadway musical. So whatever the rumors may be, they are true. He doesn't reply to my question, only gives a smile. The music begins to fade. We draw together at the end of the dance. He politely leads to the crowds at the side of the room and gives a deep bow. It has been a pleasant time. And all without introductions. I confess that made it all the sweeter. Please excuse me. With a final nod of his head, he moves away, and I watch as his broad frame disappears into the crowd. His broad frame. I don't think he wants to be called broad. It's kind of... I don't know, whatever. Rose, what could have possessed you to dance with him? Have you seen him? I spin around in shock of Arabella's outburst. What on earth do you mean? Lord Stanton, of course. Who is... You were not even introduced? No, I dance with mysterious men. You should come to this time period. People do some crazy crap in public. I clasp her hands, trying to calm down her hysterics, as I fear she may faint from shock. You truly dance with such a man, without knowing him? I am sure there have been worse things done, Arabella. Rose is so me, in a way. I'm sure there have been worse things done, Arabella. You would not say such things if you knew of him. She siddles. Okay, closer to whisper to me. That is Viscount Stanton of Broxbury. Lord Isaac Stanton. Viscount? I thought his name was Viscount for a second. But wait, no, it's not. It's Isaac. Okay, I think we need a nickname for Stanton. And eventually it will come. He's already Mystery Man in a way, but he's no longer mysterious, so he has to be something else. I think. I feel like... Oh, sorry. Sammy's name was once well respected until his father took up an affair with local gambling house. Oh no, he liked to go to Vegas too much. I guess not Vegas, since this is in Europe, so never mind. And it would appear that passion runs in the family. That is apparently no fortune left. Oh no, we can't have a poor person. They should go to Vegas and be like, oh, everybody here is broke now. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh gosh. His presence at these events is purely due to his lineage, nothing more. Oh my gosh, well, why am I here? Jeez. You should be more careful in future associating with such company. Well, girl, are we? I don't even know how we're. I guess we're just rich. There's no like talks of. Like how we got our money or whatever. We're just rich. Okay. I glance into the crowd. Well, the man has disappeared. Suddenly understanding our conversation during the dance a little more. Cha. A few hours later, and the crowd begins to disperse, I am more than happy to return home to the comfort of my bed, my body and mind fatigued from the evening. Oh, poor Smythe. The next morning, I find Arabella in the drawing room after breakfast, eagerly tearing open a pile of letters. Okay, this is where we really are choosing our man, and you basically can't turn back from here. So many letters already? I give a small laugh. I almost said a smile laugh. That'd be creepy. That'd be like Joker. I smile laugh. Give a small laugh as I take the seat opposite her. She glances up, a serious expression on her features. This is no laughing matter, Rose. These are invites. Oh my gosh. Imagine in your life, like, all you have to worry about is, like, we have to choose which party we're going to, which gathering wisely, or else we'll be beaten up by society. It is today we make our most important decision of the season. And what would that be? Whose company would we be spending the season with, of course? Why can't we spend, like, that's ridiculous. Like, I have to choose one group of bitches? I don't think so. I mean, like, you know, group of people. Why can't I be free? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just saw something, like, pop up on my freaking phone. I'm like, ooh, ow. It'd be possible to split our time between everyone in town. Well, no, it's not. Not with that attitude. So you must decide who will receive our interests. I see. That kind of sounds dirty to me, because of my stupid mind. She gives a bright smile and leans close to me, placing her hands on my knees. Wait, what? Seeing it is your first year back, why do you not choose the engagement? Are you certain? I would have it no other way. Well, you're not going to like my choice, because you already freaked out a bit. Okay, she leans back and spreads out 3 letters in front of me. Everything comes in 3s. Jeez. Each invite is elegantly written and well presented. Well, good. Arabella points to the first one. This is an invite to an afternoon tea later today. Though I believe Lord Stanton will be in attendance at this one, so maybe it would be wiser to avoid it. Ugh, how judgmental of you. The worry on her face disappears in favor of a grin as she gestures to the next letter. This is a letter to a dinner party this evening hosted by Lady Huntington in honor of the military being in town. But Lady Huntington is there, so we should be best to avoid it. Colonel Fox would be there, along with that captain friend of his. It is promising. Captain Blake? Yes, him. She touches the final invite. This is to a picnic hosted by the Kitterings. She pouts a little in thought. They're not the most known family, though they do always bring the most delightful spread of food, so the event is quite popular. A few families always attend: the Fishers, the Sterlings, the Amesburys, if they're in town. With Mr. Amesbury? Yes, Rose. Gosh. You just said Amesbury. I think that qualifies. Yes, I believe it is only the son in town this year, is it not? Huh? Okay. She waves away the thought and dismissal before I can respond, then spreads the letters out further on the table. Who should they to attend? Lord Stanton. I'm glad I will never have to deal with Lord whatever. What is her name? Miss Huntington. I like how she was excited. I'm like, Huntington is the reason why I don't trust a lot of people. So, Lord Stanton. Of course, we're doing that. I think the afternoon tea. Are you certain? Yes, you said it was up to me. Lord Stanton may be there, and now you've spoken to him once, so we may not be able to avoid the acquaintance. Girl, he like, wooed me, I swear. Everybody advised me not to fret, but now you are. I love Rose so much. I love her. I love her. I love her! Her worry shifts to a small smile. Alright, as you wish then. As you wish. What movie's that from? Put it in the comments below. I'll give you the answer in probably like a few minutes because there's probably gonna be no one in the comments. You never know. I don't know. Could be lucky. Anyway, can he really be so bad? He seemed like a perfectly respectable... I can't speak. Perfectly respectable gentleman at the ball. Those are interesting words to put together. At the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Arabella gives an unladylike scoff. That's going to be my next adjective I use. An unladylike scoff. What kind of scoff was it? It was unladylike. His manners have nothing to do with his reputation. Well, maybe he's a misjudged person, because that happens quite a bit. So... I do not wish to stand to fall on you due to his careless interactions. I understand. We have no reason to convert to the man anyway, so I do not expect it should be an issue at all. She speaks the invitation to the afternoon tea and then stands from her seat. I shall let Johnson know to inform them of our acceptance. You could just write a letter them yourself. Like, you could just totally RSVP. And like I threw my dad a 50th birthday party, and like there are people who did like totally not. That's another movie thing that I'm doing. You like it? Who like did totally not RSVP, but it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty. She has a point there. It does not say RSVP, Cher. You're right. I shall let Johnson know how to... Okay, I already said it. I give her a nod, and she leaves the room. You may leave now. Go. Okay. I think we're gonna end it after the tea. Spill some tea. And we'll drink some tea. Alright. The afternoon, we arrive at the event rooms. The event rooms, basically a YMCA. Or what do they call those? Like, I don't know. There's another word for it. To see who else decided to attend this gathering. As soon as we step inside, we're accosted by Miss Clairwood. I thought she had her own thing. Oh, maybe that's a different day. Sorry. I think only one of them happened, like, that afternoon. Oh, Lady Ashburn, Miss Smythe. We all dip into curds. I was like, we dip? We have some chips and dip. That'd be awesome. I'd be, like, shocked. I actually in the UK, they call them crisps. Or they call them crisps in the United Kingdom. I already said that. Wait, sorry. We all dip into curtsies. I'm thinking about dip now. I want, like, onion dip. Then Miss Witter's is rather more animated than ours. I like how that they have to, like, make note of that. She's kind of a spaz, so isn't it the most thrilling thing? Oh yes, tea. Oh, thrilling. This is my first time attending these events on my own, you know. What are you, like 16? Well, except for my presence of my aunt, who provides little more than complaints at everything. Oh my gosh, is that butcher? Sorry. But now you have both arrived. I believe this will be a most splendid afternoon, which splendid I think needs to, like, be used more in everyday life in the world. But that's just my opinion. Anywho. Indeed it shall, Miss Winter. Okay. Arabella obviously sees a new friend in the girl and sidles up to her. Is there anyone of note yet? No one except you, Lady Ashburn. Arabella glances in my direction, a pleased smile gracing her lips. Oh, I do believe we shall get on very well, Miss Witter. The small group of us head to one of the vacant seats and settle ourselves in. It's not long until we have been served our tea, accompanied by a selection of fluffy delicacies. Oh, I do love fluff. Are you here for a marriage match, Miss Witter? Let's get a match. This is what I hope, though I have seen no one yet. When Stanton walks in, you best back off, because he's mine. That is often the way. The conversation is suddenly halted as the room falls quiet. He's here. I turn on my seat to see what everyone has decided to stare at. I soon discover the quiet is due to someone only now entering the hall, far later than what should be acceptable. He's fashionably late. He's like, some people just do that. They're like, oh, sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come. Or sorry, I'm late. I'm just, lazy. It's not hard to distinguish it is Lord Stanton, merely from his tall stature alone. Lord Stanton. Oh, my lord. I think I found the title for the video. Oh, my lord. Praise the Lord. As he steps inside, there's the faintest Twitter, whispers, before everyone returns to their conversations. Tweet. Before I do the same, I managed to catch Lord Stanton's eye. Yeah, we're Rebel Rose Smythe. Holy Smythe. Anywho, he smiles at me and dips his head in a formal greeting. All this dip makes him all dip. I return the gesture when I suddenly feel a hand rest on my arm. Rose, would you care for more tea? I always want more tea. I love her face. I love Witter's face so much. I still love Arabella's what's it called? Freckles, by the way. And I love Witter's face. Like, what's happening right now? I turn back to face my companions and nod at Arabella's question. You know Lord Stanton, Miss Smythe? We have not been formally introduced now. Arabella soon changes the topic of conversation. There are many eligible men about Wiswitter. It just seems to take a year of searching to find them. Tell me about it, girl. Okay. She laughs softly. And what have you, Lady Ashburn, heard there was a talk of possible engagement? Oh! Word truly spreads fast. Afraid that did not come to fruition. Right now she's got a Foxley fellow. So she's good. She doesn't seem to be affected in any way, but still. I am sorry, Bella. You do not need him. Obviously, man, not worth your time. Maybe another match will find you soon. Y'all know, we're right with Foxley fellow in a hizzy. I am certain another match will come soon, Arabella. It is possible, though I have no intention of going on the lookout specifically for now. Well, girl, don't worry. You got a man that loves you. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, why did the match not progress? Ebba shrugs her shoulders and shuffles back in her seat a little. He's not a fan of being in society. Life together would have what? I was gonna say spont. That's not a word. Spent mostly in the country. I can't speak English today. Okay. And though some may value the peace of that life, sure about me? She does me a knowing smile. Girl, don't hate this country, girl. Don't hate on me. It is not what I wish for my future. I enjoy the crowds of the town too much to surrender for marriage. You should go to Disneyland. There's a bunch of crowds. Yeah. Alright, anyway. It is a fact that would be difficult to deny. Arabella is truly in her element amongst the crowds. She probably will have a burn book in the future. Nah, she won't. She's actually nice. She's our Obi-Wan, remember? As the conversation dwindles, I glance about the room, noticing Lord Stanton is not amongst the chattering people. Would he have left already? The welcome he received was not the most cordial. Now he's rebel. He doesn't care. He's just gonna stay here a while. Okay. Thought is forced from my mind as Arabella and Miss Witter grab my attention once more to talk of the latest London fashions. Oh, yes. I love London fashion. I know nothing about London fashion, I'll admit. It is a couple of hours before I am left to myself, Miss Witter most insistent upon Arabella meeting her tiresome aunt. Taking a walk about the room, I hear no conversation that tempts me to join. So continue on. Almost dropped something. Peering down a side hallway, I begin walking down it. Exploring the event halls has far more interest than forced pleasantries with strangers at the moment. Girl, yes, she speaks truths. I love Rose. I love her so. Oh, La musica, sorry. What? Yeah. Halfway down the corridor, I catch a whisper voices and find my feet so following the source of the noise before I can stop. The voice is now made clearer to be angered ones come from behind a small door. Uh-oh. I must turn away when I recognize one of them as Lord Stanton's. You pressed your luck to call on me here? Have no worries, my lord. I was careful enough to go unnoticed. We're most anxious to know if you will be attending the house tonight. I am there almost every night. Why should this evening be any different? True. I'm kidding. Stanton's voice holds an unmistakable tension. Ooh. The boss will be pleased with you being such a good friends now. Yes, I am sure his wallet is most excited by my presence. That is unfair, my lord. You cannot blame all your bad fortune on my good employer. He does not force those in this establishment to gamble. He only provides the option. Stanton gives a derisive snort. Yes, the man's practically a saint. Sorry, I was trying to do his snort, but I can't do it. There is a silence so tense it seems to batter me even through the closed door. Until tonight, then, my lord. The sound of a door opening and closing echoes from the room, and I realize the conversation is over. Throwing a glance about the hallway, I am dismayed to find no hiding places. Oh no! The door before me opens, revealing Lord Stanton. I love a shocked face, whose face tenses in surprise to find me. Miss Smythe, what are you doing here? I was looking for El Baño. Pretend to have gotten lost. How do you forget? How do you forgotten lost? I guess it'd be like I forgot the show Lost. Sorry. Don't try to cover up eavesdropping. I would be obliged to ask the same of you, Lord Stanton. How should we play this? I don't remember how I played this moment. See, I don't remember certain parts of the story. It's been so long since I played this story. Should we not cover it up? I would say, I'll just ask him. I would be obliged to ask the same of you, Lord Stanton. It's not usual for guests to hide themselves away to argue with strangers. Excuse me. A silence falls between us as he glances over my unwavering expression. I smell a brown there. It is not usual, Miss Smythe, but it does make good for good tattle for the masses. He offers his arm towards me. Shall we not return to the hall? We proceed down the hallway together, and I speak to break the silence. You have discovered my name, I see. I believed it was only fair, as I was sure someone would be quick to inform you of mine after the ball. I give a small nod. See, he's mysterious. I like him. Oh, my Lord Stanton. And along with my name, I'm most certain you have my most scandalous details readily to you. My expression drops a little at his words, giving answer enough. I see. Then what you just overheard just moments ago cannot have come as much of a surprise. You're very open and most keen to make light of it all. What use is there in doing otherwise? Though I wish my affairs could be my own, that can never be the case in today's world. Boy, you should be in this day and age. Nothing's private. Even if someone isn't really on like the internet, it's like posted everywhere. Gosh. Gosh. Though I wish my... Yeah. It is a fact I have grown used to. I care very little of what others say for myself, but that it should have an effect on my family is what concerns me most. Before I can speak more on it, we come to the entrance of the hallway, which opens back into the hall. A few people glance in our direction, and I can feel Stanton tense beside me. I shall take my leave of you now, Miss Smythe. It would be unfair for me to tarnish your good name, all for the want of more of your fair-minded company. Oh, yeah, we're pretty open. We're pretty cool, you know. You keep it cool. I would not mind if you stayed. I care little for their opinion. I think a little tarnishing can only be of benefit. Thank you for your consideration. Let's say I care little for their opinion. Yeah. Please do not worry on my behalf. But it is indeed difficult not to worry on my behalf, Miss Smythe, when you are so accommodating. I hope we meet again under less strict supervisions. Yes. Meet us in the forest. Yeah. I don't know. I just get excited. I slap my hand from his arm when he gives me a polite bow before he moves off towards the exit of the hall. I watch him leave all the faces. What? All the faces that had turned on us now returning to their own conversations. Rose, did you not care to take my advice? I don't care to take your advice. I stare at Arabella as she rushes to my side, whispering as she approaches. Not only do you care not to be seen with Stanton, but with the both of you emerging from such a private place. What do they think we did? Kissed? That reminds me of Enchanted. She thinks we kissed? Something like that. That's a good movie, by the way. I think they're making a sequel. I'm ready. Anyways, she gives a small sigh before a mischievous smile curves her lips. And why were you down such a shattered corridor? Alone, Lord Stanton, may I ask? Explain what was overheard. I got lost and you walked me back. It is not my place to say. Let's just say we got lost. Even though it's a lie. How you got lost, but you made your way back home. What song is that? It's losing to... Oh, sorry. Back. I grew bored of the hall and went to explore. But I soon became lost, and Laura's dad was kind enough to escort me back to the hall. I smile at her. I may not have told her everything, but what I said was not necessarily a lie either. She's right. Just gotta stand there and watch me. Sorry. I have so many references, and I've been singing so many songs. That song is Losing Touch, which is an underrated Killers song. The Killers song. Another underrated one is Sweet Talk. And why doesn't more people talk about This River is Wild? Sorry, I just have to go into like a mini music rant, I guess. I suppose that was most courteous of him. And the As You Wish is from The Princess Bride. Hopefully you knew that. It's a really good movie. I have it on tape if anyone wants to borrow it. VHS represent. Though next time I advise not wandering off in unfamiliar places and bumping into such tempting looking men. Hey, I don't in past stories I have not told you like, hey, be careful, don't be going off with Foxley over there. Okay. I laugh at her words and we turn to head back to our seats. After an hour more of conversing with people who are more interested in my personal life than in what I am saying, we finally can return home. I thought I was gonna say who were more interested in my personal life than I am, and more interested than I am. Gosh, I would totally say that. After a month of talking with people who are more interested in my personal life than I am myself. That's what I would have said. We finally return home. Next day, I'm pleased to find we have no engagements. Yeah, so I have an opportunity to cover from the last one. Okay, I'm gonna save right here, you guys, and we're gonna remember that it's right there. And I will see you in another installment in our story with Stanton. I will probably see you. I probably will upload another video tomorrow. I can't make promises though. So, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. Peace.